All right, I am live again, and now that I switched the lighting in my man cave, it is kind of video is kind of gritty. If I don't move so much, it won't be too grainy, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm in my man cave, just a little impromptu live stream here. Just something to do this afternoon. It's kind of windy out. I don't feel like being outside in the wind. It's like low 30s. It's melting a little bit right now, and it just kind of sucks for this time of the year. I think I'm done trapping for the most part, and as you saw in my video that I posted this morning, I had my end of the year picture with my furs. Got a cup of coffee here. There's one person watching. Let me know who you are when you come in, where you're from, what kind of outdoor activities you like, from hunting, fishing, trapping, snowmobiling, foraging, whatnot. I got my Trapline coffee mug here. I'm not drinking the coffee out of it, but I have will there be um handling my furs or selling my furs? Handling I'm all done with as far as this. Well, I had Trapline coffee. This is Folgers, but um handing in my furs. Yeah, I think so. I'd like to. Hopefully, it'd be nice if I could. I'd like to get one of those AI tracking gimbals, but I looked them up, and my wife said that the ones that I was looking at, or the one I was looking at, isn't compatible to my Samsung phone, which sucks because that would really get things um, enjoyable. I think. I don't know. A lot easier, a little bit more of I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Yeah, I don't know, something to where it can obviously track my movement and kind of have like a cameraman, camera person. But yeah, last year, back in January, I had that video and it did very, very well. I was flabbergasted on how many views I ended up getting on that. I didn't look at. I just got monetized this week on Monday, and I don't know how long it's going to take before I see any kind of um, what's the word? Any kind of not revenue but progress, I guess, in the videos that I have up already. So, granted, they're only a couple cents so far, but a couple cents is a couple cents, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty cool. For the longest time, well, I think I tried like last year or a year and a half ago to get monetized, and I decided not to because there was something going on. I don't know if I didn't have enough watch hours. I had enough subscribers, but I'm guessing it was the watch hours because this time I had well over a good amount of watch hours to get monetized. So, um, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some kind of reimbursement, I guess. At first I wasn't. I said, "The heck with it! I'm not gonna deal with getting monetized." Like some of the comments that I've had in the past saying that thanks. You're an inspiration, or I should say, all the good comments, positive comments. I always said that's it's payment enough. It is, but this way, if I would start earning some um, money from doing YouTube, I could buy myself a gimbal or something else to put towards the my channel. Like, for instance, instead of using my money that I get from my full-time job, I could use this money to pay for these t-shirts and figure that out. And then I probably won't sell them. Yeah, I guess the taxes. Yeah, everyone's got to have their fair share. But um yeah, it's kind of a cool thing. We started out with, I think, was 68 cents the other night that I got. I posted that on Facebook, and I'm like, cool. My first amount of money, instead of having 0.00 for earnings. So I'm up to like $2 now. I guess once I hit $10, that's when they'll start sending me more stuff to figure out, as far as taxes and how to get paid, and that all that kind of stuff. I'm sure most of you know that are monetized how that all goes. So when I do these live streams, there's always one person watching. I don't know who that is, or if it's a bot or whatever, but now there's two people in here. One is Spookify, Spookify. I think it's Spookify. That's my cousin. Check his channel out. He's got a lot of shorts out with his dog that he has. It's pretty cool. You're doing really well, and I haven't seen anything lately. I'm subscribed, but I don't think YouTube pushes out shorts a whole lot that I know of. Maybe they do. Maybe I haven't been paying a lot of attention. I know there's with doing this live stream here, I know there's football on and this and that, and I don't follow football, so I'm hoping that some of the people that are gonna get wind of this live stream come in and not care too much about the organized sports like football or anything like that. So, like I said, this is an impromptu live stream. I don't know how long I'll do it. Maybe an hour. The last one I did, it was 2 hours long. So I'm kind of hoping that I can get some people in here. Maybe my goal is always 10. And yeah, be kind of cool to get a good conversation going between other people. I'm just going to check something here on how, I guess, on my live streams, I can have a super chat of some sort. I don't know how that works. I don't know if I don't want to be greedy, but anyways. Yeah. I don't know how this yeah, I don't know what I'm doing in the YouTube studio here. Anyways, I'm just Shane. Ooh, spooky too. Thanks. I appreciate that. I was just gonna look to see if there was a super chat. I'm actually on my phone trying to go to my page and figure that, or just look. Shane Hulbert. I I've seen, or you commented on a few of my videos before, and thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Just like a little impromptu live stream. I know the Green Bay Packers and the Bears are going to be playing. I have no idea when that starts because I don't follow it, and well, I don't follow sports, so it's um. So hopefully I can get some people in here. You live in Wisconsin. Where in Wisconsin? You probably told me a while back, I'm sure, but tonight at 7 or 7:30. I don't. Hey, why are they playing on a Saturday? I know. I asked my wife, and she said, "Well, most of the college is starting their bowl games. Oh, lacrosse area. You know that I I think my cousin lives around Lacrosse or Eau Claire. That is some nice country over there. You know, I'm gonna get on the rabbit trail right now. Oh, there's 4 people here. Awesome. And um, Wisconsin has a lot of diverse landscapes. You go down to Sun Prairie, Prairie du Chien area, and they have all kinds of rolling hills and little valleys with oak trees in them. I went down there a long time ago. It is unbelievable. Then you go north to like Eau Claire. Yeah, something to do with the bowl games and holidays. Yep, in Eau Claire. Um, you go up to Eau Claire, Lacrosse. No, 2 people left. Darn. And you have all the bluffs, like miniature mountains. And then you go to the north, like northern Wisconsin. It's all pines, spruce, and all that evergreen trees, and it's just awesome. Then you go over to Fort McCoy area. To me, that reminds me of Georgia. All the tall white pines or red pines, and um, yeah, I said bluffs. um, in that area, it reminds me of Georgia. It's all sand. When my son graduated from basic training, it's like, wow, this is it's kind of like Fort McCoy area. It's pretty cool. I believe my mother-in-law and her husband are here. They're spending the night. We're doing Christmas tomorrow with my sister-in-law and her husband and their kids, and my daughter and her boyfriend, and I believe, yeah, just those two. And my daughter-in-law is down in Georgia visiting family, and then she's going to go over and visit my son. So yeah, I'm hoping to get out. I had a little wild hair in me. I want to go out and set. I built a mink box about, I think, last weekend actually. Built the mink box, and I thought about possibly putting it out sometime this weekend, but I don't. I'm not sure. I want to sell my furs January 3rd, I believe, and I really don't want anything after that. I know the raccoons, all the fur is going to be prime. This one's a lot better just for selling, but in March I want to go up north and maybe Maybe I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll go early March for beaver trapping, and then I'm selling to Grunwald Fur and Wool, and they're coming back to my area on March 21st. Yeah, if the weather permits. Yeah, honestly, if you can make enough noise, I don't know how sluggish they'd be if if it is too cold out, if they're even going to bother coming out. But I watch MC Swallers, and I don't know what the temperatures are when they go out for calling raccoon, but they also go into the buildings that they have permission, that run down buildings, and they actually go up inside like the rafters and figure out where they are and pop them off there. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it my first year trapping, I could apply for, which was 7 years ago now. I could apply for otter tag, and I'm like, nah, I just want to get into it slow and go from there. And um, but the next year we were issued 2 permits, which I thought was kind of cool, and it's been that way for the last 6 years, last 6 seasons for sure. But yeah, we have Fisher here. You got to apply for the Fisher tags and Bobcat, and I believe that's it. I think that's the only thing. Well, we don't really have anything else that you need a permit for, is that's catchable. Or I don't know if we have anything other than Bobcat and Fishers. Obviously, otter we used to put in for, but not anymore. Oh, I'm all ready for Christmas. I thought about getting my wife something else. She doesn't watch this stuff, so I'd like to get her just one more thing. I got her 2 things. I'd like to get her a gift card for somewhere, either Hobby Lobby or TJ Maxx. But I don't know. I my bad habit is procrastination, and I probably won't get any of those 2 gift cards. I'd have to look. No, you can't leave it. If you could keep it if it was still open, but if you would catch an otter in a beaver trap, you'd have to call the DNR, and they would come meet you at some place, and they would, I think confiscation is not the right term if it's an incidental catch. They'll confiscate it, but to me that's, I don't know. To me, confiscating is taking something from someone that isn't supposed to have it. Well, I guess that is. But if it's an incidental, you'll have to call, in Wisconsin, you'll need to call the DNR and meet them. Like I said, then they'll take it and they'll get it processed, put up, and then they'll get it tanned, and they'll use it for educational purposes, get it mounted, or just tan the hide and leave it at that. I thought about getting one of those coats, and I might yet. I don't know. I know they said they'll with the furs that you get, they'll, depending on what they do or how much you have, they'll give you a discounted price. Instead of paying you the cash, they'll put the money that they're going to pay you towards the jacket. I think the jacket is like $400, but It looks like it's like it'd be a warm jacket, durable jacket. New York laws are screwy. Some laws are screwy no matter where you're at. They are, huh? It's how much can I ask how much it was? It was like $400, right? Oh, 23 deer hides. Holy, holy cow. Hmm. Wow. That's a lot of deer. That's a lot of meat in the freezer if that's what he was doing with them. Unless he's donating the meat, but still, that's a lot of deer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd like to. My wife bought me, I call it a parka, but it's not really a parka. It's a short pullover jacket. It's goes to my waist. I mean, I don't know what's in it. It's got to be downfilled because it feels it's sewn, has like a quilted pattern to it, and it seems heavy, but it sure blocks the wind. Granted, I had a flannel shirt on. I wore it yesterday. It was quite cold yesterday. I believe it was like 8 degrees and the wind was blowing. I wore it outside and it's like, holy cow, I could have worn a regular t shirt with it underneath. Yeah, I'm saying, well, if you got 23 deer and like here in Wisconsin, you can buy bonus tags for $12 on over the counter for does. Yeah, I got last year. It was 400. Yeah, that's what I was getting. If I remember right. Well, that's nothing wrong with that. Little, just her own little toolbox, German summer sausage, original sticks, horseradish sticks. I never had them before. I bet you. I'm sure they're like regular hot sticks, but I'm interested in what German summer sausage consists of. Actually, it seems like our heritage is German. Garlic and mustard seed. Oh, I like garlic summer sausage. There's a place over by us. It's called Newton Meats. Oh, they have some good summer sausage. I got a stick upstairs in the refrigerator. I don't know. I want to save it for Christmas Eve for out on the bonfire. The weather is supposed to be nice for our second annual Christmas Eve bonfire, but I don't know if it's going to make it to Christmas Eve. It's like 4 days away, I think. But that summer sausage is so good. So what we're gonna do is slice it up a little bit into like quarter-inch slices, and we're put it on the tripod and warm it up over the fire. It'll be it'll be nice. Canada FHA, Fur Harvesters Association. See, I never sent my furs anywhere. I have a friend of mine. He to get tanned. He sends hides in, and he said if I want to, just give me a hide, whatever you want, and he'll send them. We sent them together. So I don't know the actual process. I'm sure you got to ship it in a box of some sort. I don't know if you put them in a a Ziploc bag, or I guess if you call them, they'll give you directions on how to do it. Like I want to go beaver trapping, and if I get a beaver or two, one, I want to keep the meat. I guess it's really good. Two, I want to send in the hide, and that way I can make my own hoop. I have I have a pussy willow out in the backyard here, and use that to make a beaver hoop. So beaver hide hoop, and put it somewhere down here in my man cave. Um, yeah, so that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to cut that pussy willow tree down because one branch is leaning over the garage, and if that happens to split a little bit, or seems like it likes to die off, certain branches die off, and it's like a weed. It seems like I cut some off a couple years ago, and there was a chunk like this growing. I cut that chunk off, or that limb, and all of a sudden it just weeded out, like they call them suckers, and just started regrowing all over the place from that spot. So it's so I could use some of that stuff to make a beaver hoop. I gotta answer a text here quick. All right. I had yeah. I won't go into detail with anyways. I put beaver meat with my venison for sausage, bologna, and hot dogs and brats. Cool. That's obviously everything is cured, obviously, but I heard that you can end up, if you don't cook the beaver meat all the way through, you can get what is that parasite? Not Jardian? No, that's a medicine. What is that parasite called? If you don't cook beaver meat all the way through, I'm gonna Google that right now. It bugs me. It starts with a J or G, it seems. I'm guessing. I'm gonna type in beaver parasite. Um, Giardia. Giardia. Beavers carry various parasites, famously the protozoan Giardia intestinalis. Oh my gosh, that's a definite tongue twister. Causes diarrhea, stomach issues in humans and animals, earning its nickname beaver fever. Beavers also host other intestinal parasites called like Cryptosporidium and Helminths, Helminths worms, such as Sticker, Stichocrosis and Travis. Who comes up with these terms? You can't even pronounce it, much less trying to spell it out if you're in a whew, trichinella. Trichinella, isn't that what you burn around a campfire to keep the mosquitoes away? Cit. Well, anyways, yeah, you got it's a bad deal. Diarrhea ain't fun, that's for sure. That goes without saying. Yeah, yeah. I can't even spell right now. Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm gonna. All right. I'm gonna put this away. Um. From Trichinella, from pork and wild game, tapeworms, pork, beef, fish, and toxoplasma. It's probably something to do with the blood if it says plasma in it. And so, oh man, yeah, I figured like I said, I figured I'd do a live stream, just keep my views up, my watch hours, and things like that. Granted, I only put out like one video a week. Back when in November last month, I was doing videos like I don't know 2 times a week. Just I enjoy it. I enjoy making videos and I enjoy editing the videos. I like passing information along. I like being a little bit funny in some aspects and try to get a laugh out of people. And yeah, I'm just trying to keep my views, my watch hours up, and yeah, I figured I'd do it now. And like I said, I think I said earlier, my in-laws are here, and I'll probably do this for another half hour and go upstairs and visit with them. And I don't know if we're doing anything for supper or what the deal is, but if not, that's fine too. We'll probably end up staying here watching the game. So it's yeah. Whoever comes in, let's rabbit trail on a topic. It's I really didn't have a go-to plan as far as what I was going to talk about. Most times I don't. I just like to ramble and rabbit trail, have good conversations, and like it says on the bottom, I was going to put something else scrolling across the bottom here. Let's chat about everything outdoors. I think I could have that for every live stream that I do. I think I might do a live stream from YouTube one of these times. That's what I did the first time. I did a live stream and turned out pretty decent, I think. I don't think it's much different than using StreamYard here. Oh my goodness. I woke up early again. Didn't have to work. Didn't have to do anything. Took me a while to get motivated to do something. I fed the birds, filled the bird feeders up. I kind of cleaned up where, well, I didn't clean up where I do my furs, but um, just creating a little bit more space in the garage from trapping. So I know there's not many people in here. A lot of people are probably out and about watching sports on TV, ice fishing, um, yeah, stuff like that. So I kind of figured that I wouldn't see a lot of viewers coming in. But what was really cool, 330 Maniac, he does a lot of beaver trapping. He also has his own guiding service up in Minnesota. I think well, he was trapping beaver around Brainerd, Minnesota, but he did a live stream during one of his ice fishing trips that he had, I think last week. Yeah, I think it was last week Saturday, I believe, or something. He's catching some nice bluegill over the. He had a little pop up, insulated pop up. I don't know what brand it was. I don't know. I don't follow that stuff, so it's um there was seven. There's hold on here. Oop. I thought maybe I could get on my live stream and see how that all works. But well, there's one here. So I don't know. Maybe I'll kind of quit here and go up and visit my in-laws. There's one watching. Give me a thumbs up if you happen to watch this a little bit. And yeah, so say hi, give me a wave. I'm not going to ask you for a super chat. That's totally up to you if you want to do it on your own. I'm grateful for it, but it's not. I'm not going to sit there and ask, you know. So it's um yeah. All right. I am going to end this live stream right here. I am going to go up and visit with my mother-in-law and her husband, and maybe next week I'll do another one, just an impromptu. And now that there's three more people or two more people that popped in, I wonder who those are. Leave your name, where you're from, if you want, and tell me how you found this live stream and what you like to do, and just leave a comment down below, down here somewhere. Hit that like, and I could possibly, yeah. Today is Saturday. Thought I had off a couple more days, but I don't. So, all right, everyone. Thanks for stopping in. The ones that did, and thanks for the ones who are going to pop in right after they see this, and give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit that little oval with the bell on it. Follow me. That'd be awesome. So, what gets you outdoors? Enjoy the little things. Merry Christmas.